succession is now open. When you hear heir is a person who is legally entitled to the estate or a portion. Now, what is an estate? Estate is like inheritance. It refers to the net properties and worth of the deceased recipient. Last will, last will, and testament. Last will and testament is a legal document that provides the final wishes and instructions regarding its properties and jobs.
It takes 5 seconds to skip the video and also 5 seconds to save a life. Let me tell you how.
So how should the heirs deal with the estate? So upon the death of the decedent, the heirs are deemed co-owners of the properties. Until partition, as co-owners, they cannot sell, encumber, or alienate a specific property or portion thereof. Again, not until specific portions of the property are assigned to these heirs. Now, the heirs will receive only the net estate. The net estate is computed by deducting from the gross estate unpaid debts and obligations to state, taxes, and other expenses related to settlement and partition of property. Okay. Now, the heirs, however, are not liable for those obligations and debts that are more to the value of the estate. Thus, if the estate is not enough, the heirs do not assume personal liability or responsibility for these unpaid debts and obligations. In that case, it is fair to say that these unpaid debts and obligations are extinguished. Lastly, the heirs are liable to pay estate tax before they can receive their rightful share of the estate. Estate tax is imposed upon the right or privilege of transferring of executive property. Now, what are the two types? Actually, there are three types of succession. Now, the two major types are the testamentary succession and the legal or intestate succession. The third one, which is called the mixed succession, is just a combination. So, what is testamentary succession? Testamentary succession is that in which the deceased left valid last will and testament. Now, the law provides for the requisites or formalities of a valid last will and testament. There are two types of last will and testament: the notarial will and photographic will. Legal intestate succession is that when the deceased died without a will, or he died with a void will, thus it is as if he had a will, or that one which has subsequently lost its validity. Now, like I said earlier, mixed is a combination of both testamentary and legal intestate, meaning a portion of the property may be subject to a will, but the other portion was left out of the will, the rest will be subject to legal or intestate succession. Now, what are the types of heirs? There are two types. First are the compulsory heirs. Compulsory heirs are those for whom the law reserves a legitimate or of legitimate. And these compulsory heirs succeed the decedent whether or not the decedent likes it. Example, these are legitimate and illegitimate children and prospective spouse. Now, voluntary or instituted heirs are those who are designated by the decedent in his will to receive his properties upon his death. Now, what is legitimate? Legitimate is that part of the testator's property which cannot be with because the law has reserved it for his compulsory heirs. Who these heirs are and what their respective shares are provided for by law. What are the ways to settle and partition the estate? So there are two ways. First, the judicial, and the second is the extrajudicial. So by judicial way, it is by filing petition for judicial settlement of estate with a proper regional trial court. Now, judicial settlement is advisable in the following situations. First, when the decedent left a will, or he had unpaid debts and obligations, or when the heirs are in dispute. Okay, so when the settlement is contentious, way is judicial. Now, extrajudicial settlement is without going to court during letters of administration, provided that the following conditions are present. So, one, the decedent died without a will. Second, he did not have any debt or obligation at the time of his death. Third, the heirs are all of age, or if there are minor heirs, they are duly represented by their legal guardians. Fourth, it is made by a public instrument or by an affidavit. This public instrument or affidavit shall be filed in the proper register of deeds. The proper register of deeds is the register of deeds of the place where the decedent had his property. Also, aside from registration of the register of deeds, the extrajudicial settlement must also be published once a week for 3 consecutive weeks in a newspaper with general circulation. Okay, let's look at some sample problems. First, Domingo was the heir of Faustina, who died without issue and leaving a holographic will. Under the will, Domingo's share was 9,000 square meters out of the property of Faustina. Before the will could be probated, Domingo sold the property. Okay, is the sale valid? The answer is no. Why? Because while it's true that Domingo was designated in the will, that will has not yet been probated. In other words, has not yet been received by the court.
It is called America's Game. Army and Navy hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Tradition, pageantry. It's a game like no other. One in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the privilege to sing second. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself.
The Black Knights will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The mids offense takes the field.
Aaron Street.
Players on the field might have a higher calling, but guys, in this one, tough, hard-nosed running games against stout defenses.
And almost every year we go to this game, and there is absolutely nothing like it. The pageantry before the game, on the field, honoring everybody there, and realizing they're not just fighting for a game, they're fighting for everyone in the stands. And so it is one of the coolest scenes every single year.
And there's a lot of pride.
Get him hard! Yes, sir.
Between Army
Yes,
and
sir.
Navy, bragging rights. It's been going on now for decades, and for over a century. This game at the end of the college football year, it just means more to these two teams.
Dropping back, it's Woodson. Extending the play.
Yes, sir.
Quarterback, caught up to and sacked.
The operation of law. And yes, if you don't have any legal heir to inherit from you. Let me explain this.
Good job, boys. Good job.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Bluff, bluff. Bluff, come on.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So the Army Black Knights offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Let's
Your
on the
leaders
ride.
not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a real...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Army ran all over Navy in the last meeting. The Cadets winning in a blowout.
Army really handled everything so great. All this that goes into this game, their stage, all the pageantry.
He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Offense gets set for second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Wants to throw, it's Woodson. Looking to the tight end.
Oh, yeah.
And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Still running at the 40. Finally out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. The Black Knights will keep this drive going. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Getting some, and here's a fumble.
My goodness.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere.
This is ugly.
First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's not the option they were looking for. You know, you want to run that option and maybe pitch the football, but that play looked dead from the jump, and the QB had nowhere to go.
Pressure coming. He's got it. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He's going to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Looking for a man. It's Woodson.
Yes, sir.
And that pass picked off.
Yes, sir.
The return never really got started, but boy, he has set.
Come on, let's score
up
here,
at the
man.
28.
Let's score
First
here.
down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Guys, they call this America's game because no matter who you root for, you're captivated by this.
Well, and this is just one of those games I think always just stands out just because of the way it looks, right? It's all the uniforms in the stands. It's the pageantry. It's the history of this game. It's the style of football these two teams play as well. It just means so much to these players.
It's so cool, and it's saved for after the Heisman Trophy, after the championship game.
Come on, Clark.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Army! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll start this drive firing, using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
Hereditary succession.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Got it set up
Oh
on the
my
outside.
goodness.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the
Come on,
connection.
stay with your man, brother.
Good pick up there as he
Stay
gets
with
the
your
first
man.
down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Navy will have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Come on.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. The back knew exactly where they had to get 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
What card is that?
Hit that
Is the
one with
medicine
some
or something?
aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. This rivalry started in 1890 when Dennis Mikey, for whom the stadium at West Point is named, talked Navy into playing a game and the Mids blew him out.
And since that first blowout, obviously, this has been an unbelievable rivalry. So many things about it, honoring the fallen, the march on, the battle of the bands. So many of these things have gone.
Snatches it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Way to hold on to
Finds
that.
his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Uncorks one. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stands, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest. And hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. The ball squirts free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He's off to the races.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
at the 20.
That boy's
Touchdown,
fast.
Army! And once he got loose, it was all over. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And here comes the Navy offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They'll give it to the back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Shabera. Throwing right. Got his man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now on 1st down from the... He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
Water? That's not good. Having chills.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here.
Well, there's Mucinex,
Kevin with the halftime update.
Cold Flu and Sword
Guys, there are rivalries, and then there is undeniably the most meaningful rivalry in sports. And the battle for the chance to sing second in today's Army-Navy game has been a sight to behold. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
Navy will kick it deep to get the 2nd half underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Makes his connection.
Welcome to the David Clark Show.
First down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
Oh, no.
No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. Still a 17-point cushion. And Navy will go back on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Shabera. Makes the catch. At the 45 on his way. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The give is to Williams. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quickly complete. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Black Knights are flying down the field. They'll try the run. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Right down the middle. Pulls it in. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got
boy.
it.
My boy.
Black Nice! And the punishment has been extended.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about him. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Big fullback's got it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Shabera. Fires to the tight end. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting it, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They made the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes 1 deep. Touchdown, Army! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Woodson. Now improvising. He's going to run it. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to run for it. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Looking for more room.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
He's looking deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
To the air, it's Shabera. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the quarterback is snowed under. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief.
March along, sing our song, we're the army of the free. Down the brave, down the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. where the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the cadence loud and strong. Where we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. You gotta conference change. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way.